on Wild 94.1.
All right, this confession came in last night, and honestly, I can't wait to hear what is. I don't even care about the guys. Love y'all. But I just want to know what dating women, single maybe, dating, available women would think about this email. It says, Dear Freak Show, I have to tell y'all a deep secret. Ever since I was a kid, I've been afraid of the dark. I'm 32 years old now and still don't feel comfortable in complete darkness. I have lights that stay on in my house from the time that I get home from work to the time that I leave for work the next morning. I don't cry or anything like that, but I've experienced anxiety attacks and shortness of breath if all of the lights are off. If I wake up to pitch black, it's a problem. It's so bad that I had a girl stay over for the first time. We had been drinking and we hung out. I guess you know what that means.
Yeah, huh?
I passed out before she did. While I was already asleep, she turned off my television and my lights that I keep on. I keep the closet light on and I keep a shower light on that's in my bathroom. It's not bright, but it illuminates. In the middle of the night, I felt her move and woke up to complete darkness, and I sort of lost it. I started having an attack. I started grasping for air. I ran to the light switch to turn them back on and put my TV back on, and I explained to her that I have this anxiety about the lights, and they can't be off. He said the hyperventilating kind of freaked her out. We haven't actually gone out again. If I do find the one, she's going to have to live with the fact that there's going to be a glow of a few lights when we walk in the house and when we sleep.
Oh, wow. That would be so annoying. I wonder if there's like a traumatic something that happened in his past.
Say it. Go ahead and say it.
You got to grow up.
Go ahead and say it.
Dog, you sound like a little bitch. I'm sorry.
That's why I didn't want men to talk, because men are going to go to the route of calling him names. But man,
dog, you sound like a little.
If you're laying next to this man and you turn out the lights just like you, I mean, maybe you're not aware. Y'all didn't have a conversation, which he should have had. But if you turn off the lights just thinking, all right, he's sleeping, I'm gonna go to bed too. Turn off the TV. Oh, why is this bathroom light on? Turn it off. And then he wakes up freaking out in full gasping, panicking mode.
Yeah, that's weird.
Could you go back?
Am I the only person that thought when you said afraid of the dark that I immediately went to thinking it was a woman? Like
I thought it was a woman,
I
and then
legitimately thought it was a woman you were talking about. And then when you
would have made it better? Because a grown woman, it would still be the
just
same
to
thing.
Me,
A grown woman scared of the dark.
It would have been understandable for me to be like, oh, a woman is
protecting
afraid of the dark.
her house.
Anybody 32 who's afraid of the dark, whether you're a man or a woman, probably is weird.
Dog,
I agree.
Women want to feel protected, right?
Uh-huh.
Imagine being a guy and then a woman comes to you to try to like save her from the dark or something, and you're just like, oh, I'm not going over there either. Like,
well, I mean, the dude is like, hey,
come on,
get a night.
What did he say? He said from the time he gets home from work. So you got to think, before it gets dark, he has to have lights on.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
and you have to turn. You have to keep those lights on, because if you come home, like he's saying, basically, if he walks into a house that's completely dark,
right,
he starts breathing.
It's eerie to kind of walk into a house and you can't see anything in pitch black. But
my house is pitch black every time I come home.
As somebody that had to wake up last night in the middle of the night because somebody was scared. I have 2 little girls and they get scared all the time in the middle of the night, and they got night lights in their room. Mm-hmm. It's annoying. Go to bed.
I'm gonna be real. Like, I'm not the biggest man in the dark. Like, I get startled. All right. Like, I'm a little afraid of the dark. But I'm not going to go to the point where I'm hyperventilating.
Right.
And like,
that's his anxiety.
You gotta man up.
That's his point.
Yeah, you need to go to therapy, my guy.
I mean,
like, what is your light bill like? First of all, you must have it like that. But like, no, like, you really do need to go to therapy if it's that bad where you're having anxiety attacks.
They have these light switch plates or whatever where there's a light, so whenever it gets dark, it automatically shines and illuminates a light down to the floor. That's what I have in my house. So it's
they have them in hotel rooms. rooms.
Yeah, I have them all
like
over
when
my
you turn out
house.
all the lights, there's like a little bitty
it's
like
a
glow
sensor.
at the bottom.
That's what I do. So really,
I've seen that.
He doesn't have to have the whole light on or a whole bathroom light on. He could do
Yo,
something
this
like
dude
that.
has his own system. I mean, we can't question his system. His confession. I'm just saying, if you are a woman and you're dating a guy who has that kind of dependency on some sort of light, he can't be in the dark in any space. Does that eliminate him from the dating pool?
Get a sleeping mask.
Does that make you look at him lightly?
Yes.
We got a confession that apparently my guy is having panic attacks and breathing, hyperventilating when the complete darkness is there. So he doesn't turn out all the lights. There was a date who ended up turning off the sources that he uses, so it was complete darkness when he woke up, and he freaked out, and she ain't been back.
Aww.
So the question is, would that be a deal breaker? And we have a bunch of people chiming in. This person out of the 941 says he's got a little trauma from somewhere.
Yeah.
He's like, you need to grow up. But another person says, it says, I'm literally, wait. Oh, BJ said, man, I'm 35 and I got anxiety attacks from the dark. It gets real fast.
Aw,
Y'all need
that
help.
sucks.
I'm not trying to make fun of y'all, but like legit, y'all need to see somebody about that.
I mean,
that's a problem.
people just adjust to it, though. They get used to it. Out of the 813, my wife does this. I have to deal with it for 10 years now. I just had to adjust.
I'm 33 years old and I still think monsters under the bed.
Lulu says, I take someone scared of the dark over a chronic cheater any day.
All right, there you go. That's what I'm saying. Is it a deal breaker? Let's see. I got prison grandma.
What?
Is this prison grandma?
I was just playing.
Oh, I was like, what?
That's what you told me your name was.
Because I asked him, I said, you sure I'm supposed to call this person prison grandma? He was like, that's what she said her name was. What's up?
Hi, this Tia from Tampa. Y'all need to get off him a little bit. Y'all trying to take him down because he got a little issue.
I'm not taking him down. I was asking, is that issue too big for you? That was all.
No, it wouldn't be too big for me. The only thing that I would tell him is that I would put up lights that were higher by the ceiling so nobody couldn't, cut it off so he won't wake up in the dark and, be freaking out and stuff like that. He got to do better of adjusting to his condition.
So we want bedroom floodlights, is what you saying?
Oh.
Yeah, just a little lighting that nobody can, cut off.
Are you his grandma?
If he passed,
Are you his grandma?
You got all kinds of love in your heart, because that is the sweetest, kindest thing I've heard on these texts so far. Nobody had that kind of compassion. That's
everybody
beautiful.
got issues. Come on now, y'all taking my man down too bad this morning.
I'm not taking him down, but I appreciate that. That's funny. All right, let's see here. Hey, Richard, what up?
Listen, I ain't trying to make fun of that man, but I'm finna be like Rich. He sound like a little bitch.
Oh, man.
Did you just hear prison grandma say be nice?
Prison grandma the reason like that.
I'm trying to be nice, but if you're a grown man, listen, I got to sleep with the covers on top of my head so I could be in the dark. I like my house dark.
He's the opposite.
Like dark.
House. I like it dark. Like they say, it's better to know your house in the dark than in the light. So if anything go wrong, you know where everything is at.
That's true. Or heaven forbid, somebody said during the storm, I hate to see what he do when the power's out.
Oh my gosh, he probably freaks out.
I'm dead ass serious.
Yeah.
Because I work for the company, and I make sure he be the last one to get turned on.
You're so terrible. Bye, Richard.
Oh my God, that's so messed up.
That's just mean as hell right there.
Yeah.
That's wrong. All right, wait. I got Lindsay on. Hey, Lindsay.
Hey guys, how's it going?
It's going good. We got lights.
Yeah, man, I don't know. I can't deal with that. Like, I get it. This is just an extreme case. My dude needs to see some therapy. I know I'm going to get a lot of hate from prison grandma, and like when a storm swings through, I mean, and the power goes out for 2 days. I do not want to be anywhere around him.
For real, he just over there breathing and beatboxing and all this stuff because the lights went out. And you over there trying to keep the candle lit, so he don't freak out. Like, I mean, it's funny because it's just new to us. We're not picking on anybody's. We just didn't know. I didn't know that this was a thing. Yeah. So I mean, you got to give us a minute to kind of. We got to giggle a little bit. Yeah. You know.
Oh yeah, and I mean, on big picture scale, it does sound like it's a little bit of trauma or maybe even some mama's boy issues that maybe he needs to work out. But, you know, and what vacation, like traveling and stuff, does he always have to bring his spotlight?
Yeah.
Be real. Would you date a guy like this?
No.
Yeah, you would have. Yeah, and that's honest. I mean, you know, I get it. That's a lot.
Yeah.
Imagine when he has a kid.
Yeah.
Oh,
both of them scared of the dark. Dude, I'm scared of the dark. Me too. Get in your room.
We live in Florida. A hurricane come through.
Thanks,
my man's
Lizzie.
Done.
Yeah.
I'm just talking about. She said her kids are afraid of the dark. Last night she had to deal with this.
I'm tired.
If you are the father to go into a kid's bedroom to explain to them there ain't no monsters under the bed, you'll be okay. You can't do that if you're afraid of the dark.
Exactly.
I know. It's crazy. Out of the 352, I'm a therapist. Avoiding things that give you anxiety will just continue to fuel it. I mean, I wouldn't say I wouldn't date someone with that issue, but he definitely needs to work through it.
Yeah. And listen, I know I'm over here like kind of like chuckling at that dude, and I get that. Like, but on the real, this is something bigger that you need to really go see, because to be that afraid of the dark when you're getting anxiety and stuff, like, there needs to be like some kind of hypnosis to help you out or something.
This says, listen, what about one of those headbands with the light on it?
Yeah, they have.
Like you would wear if you were in a cave. That is out of the 941.
Well, he's going to sleep with that on every night? No. There's more modern ways to update your house, even if it's an apartment. That way it doesn't look so crazy when you have somebody over that you're dating.
Yeah, somebody just wrote out of the 813, I'm the boogeyman and I'm coming for you tonight.
Thank you for watching this video. If you want to support, like, share, subscribe.